Hello, my name is Martin Cortez, and my modern philosopher was Baruch Spinoza. Who? He was born November 24th, 1632. He was raised in a Portuguese Jewish community in Amsterdam. He attended Leiden University, and he died on February 21st, 1677, of lung disease. Same thing? Just like the mind and the body are one, he believes that nature and God are one as well. He argued that there is only one substance that is infinite and eternal. The highest level is understanding and loving God, nature, and universe, which is all one in his.
Okay, so what does that mean?
What does one mean?
Go back.
The highest of
No, that nature and God are one.
that everything like around us is.
Yes.
Basically, like everything that happens is one thing. Like, it's not separate. Like why the wind blows is not separate from God. It's like He does everything.
Does that include people?
What do you mean? Does that include?
Is people part of God?
No.
Yes.
We are.
Uh-huh. For Spinoza, he's pantheistic.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Okay, pantheistic. So everything is a different level of God, from the cup to you.
What's that word called?
Pantheistic. God is everywhere. So if we're just talking about today, the way people talk about pure nature, is there a difference? And let's say we stop using the word God and nature and just start using nature. Would that make a difference? No. So this is Spinoza's influence on modern scientific thought also, that things are just manifesting themselves because they're trying to exist logically. Okay? That includes you. Go ahead.
And I just keep in mind that God, nature, and universe are all one to one. Whenever they refer to that, it's just chain and cause and effect. God does not rule over the universe through providence. He believes that for every cause, Spinoza believes that for every cause there's an effect. Explain. So, basically, God doesn't change anything. Like He just influences the way we live.
Would we call him a he?
It.
All right, it's more of a it.
It.
It's not a person.
It. So it does not actually change something. It's a cause and effect thing. He just he influences us through the things around us that we see, like nature outside. He puts things in front of us, you know what I mean? And that's we make decisions like that. But it's basically like He's controlling us. Like if you want to go through a path, like,
No.
that's what I read.
Okay, so like for instance, guys, do bees have a nature?
Yes.
Yes. So Spinoza's saying that when you guys say yes, bees have a nature, you're talking about the logic of God. You understand? And in order for us to have crops or fruit, the bees need to pollinate. You understand how that works? So this God is not a person, and that's the problem that I'm having with your explanation, is that it seems like it's a person. It's not a person, it's pure logic. Does that make sense?
So God is pure.
Right. God is pure logic. And it doesn't know you individually. It's not trying to influence you directly as, hey, Andrea, I need to teach you a lesson. Mm-hmm. Differently, what it's saying is, hey, if you don't eat, Andrea, you're going to die. Or if you don't take care of nature, we might corrupt it in a way. Okay. So that makes sense. You're on the right path. I just want you to avoid the Christian influence. Okay.
So you said like with the bees have a logic. You said it's God. What were you saying? What was the word?
It's very similar to Aristotle's DNA. Do you understand that we have DNA and we have what we call behavior, like bees have behavior. Okay. We are driven by this is a kind of predeterminism. You're gonna eat, so you're driven by desires to eat. You're going to sleep because you're tired. So there's within your nature as human beings, there's certain ways in which you're going to act. Okay, and it's already built into the logic, the system. Go ahead.
No control. Everything must happen the way it does, and us humans are not in control. Though we believe we are, Spinoza states that we are dreaming with our eyes open. Our actions are guided entirely by natural impulses.
Good. So when you walk through your crowded hallway, does everybody run into each other? No. That's our example of predetermination. If someone moves this way, you move that way. If someone raises the prices on you, you don't buy it. So are you really free, or are you reacting to other stimuli? And are you preconditioned to act to that other stimuli? Okay, that's what we mean by that. So it may not be the case that you're as free as you think. We're predetermined in our actions. Go ahead.
Do you want me to go in deep into this? Or?
Yeah, go ahead. Go further deep.
Oh no, I'm gonna talk about the next one actually. This one, the deterministic universe. There is no good or evil to him. These are relative concepts. All things in nature proceed from a necessity and with the utmost perfection. That's his quote. Everything is pretty much set in a system by God, greater being it, and nothing happens by chance. So everything's already set, pretty much. Like it already has a plan for what's kind of going to happen.
So is it like logic already has a plan, like you said, because you said God is logic?
All of you are going to eat today. I can guarantee that. You're going to sleep. Some of you are going to oversleep.
And anything that happens, it has to happen. Like how we do things every day, we sleep, we eat, and such things like that. And everyone has kind of their role in life. So there's no good or evil because that's your role.
So what might be wrong, what we would call evil, is lack of logic on your part.
Right.
Okay, very similar to Plato. So Spinoza's ethics really come down to very, very nerdy, if you want to call it very nerdy ethics, very rational thinking. Okay, if you knew better, you would act that way. Okay, so I gave you the example of what happens to teenagers when they smoke pot. Okay.
They're not affected until
Yeah, it affects your brain. So why do you do it? You're irrational. But if you know it, then you would make your choices a little bit different.
But I mean, you do know it. You do know it affects. You just don't know how it affects.
Oh, you don't know the exact.
Yeah, like you don't know like.
But I mean, you could see the effects on yourself. Do you know what I mean?
You would have to look into your brain.
But the way you act and the way you get it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, keep going.
Oh, that was.
That was my last slide.